Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Jasper. It's J Susan, and for this free Valentine Zine challenge, I did 2 other premieres already where I made this one, and then I made this one first. That was at Tiffany's, and this one there is a love story, and this challenge is about what is love. And then also I have 4 other zines here that I made in the past, so I've made a total at this point of 6 zines altogether. My first one was this one 2 years ago, and it's all handwritten and everything. And it was supposed to be Mother Goose, supposed to be was a prompt. And mine was, I decided to kind of combine Itsy Bitsy Spider with the old lady in a basket. So once upon a time there was an old lady in a basket and a spider named Itsy Bitsy. Itsy Bitsy would wait until the sun dried up all the rain and would climb up the water spouts along the rooftops. There he is right there. I had fun making this and pasting things together. Itsy loved to scare Miss Muffet away. See? Itsy made his bed, spun among the night sky. There was an old woman tossed up in a basket 99 times as high as the moon. Where she was going, I couldn't but ask it, for in her hand she carried a broom. Old woman, quoth I, oh, whither so high? To brush the cobwebs off the sky. I wrote, the moral of the story is, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land amongst the stars. That was in 2022. Then there was and that was hosted by Janet Young. And then in 2023, she hosted another one, and I decided to do 2. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I did get my 2 there done. So this was with Janet Young and also Dee Dee Willingham. Dee Dee gave out the prompts, and they were about as random as you can get. I had 3 prompts for each zine, and these are the ones that I made. This one is the prompts for this one was Egypt, silver, and portal. Meow greetings, Earthling. My name is Cleopatra. About 5,000 years ago, I was in my 9th life. Before I got turned into a mummy, I needed to search for a mystical portal. Back then we didn't have Google Earth, so I needed directions to find it. I found a mummy to be my guide, who, as it turns out, is a valet for the silver spaceship that I would need. Once I found a magical portal, my mummy guide and I found the silver spaceship and magical portal. At last I was able to peer through the portal and view the beautiful and vast galaxy before me. I anticipated the taste of the Milky Way and long naps on Orion's belt. Before leaving, I left this note for you to find in 2023. I leave you a message of the future for the planet Earth and humans. Got the portal there, the spaceship. So she's in a spaceship and she takes off. And she's thinking to herself, be back in another 5,000 years. These cats are crazy 2000s. Then I wrote the advice to find, for humans to find. And it was, no, we won't beam you up because there's no intelligent life down here. No, we won't ask you to take us to your leader. And yes, aliens exist. But let's Fluffy your cat. Meow. And then for this one, the prompts were Mary Cassett, Seahorse, and the number 7. I decided to do it like a little newspaper. It's called the High Tide News. Now these are all my original ones. You can see that this is not the one I printed out on a printer because it's got the actual thing where I painted and where my whiteout was and fixed it and stuff. The actual printed one looks better. This is the original. The High Tide News, making waves today. Is it fake or is it real? Mary Cassatt, 1884, beach time, this painting here. This is an impressionist artist at the National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C. I just did a rough sketch of her painting. Very, very rough sketch. It was called Beach Time. And this is the painting that's on the front page. Is it fake or is it real? And then the article goes on to say, a whale of a tale. Our story begins with a very important and valuable work of art. Mary Cassatt, an art forgery ring investigation was done by Detective Ocean and Officer Gill. They were tipped off by a local school of fish. Detective Ocean found there was a fake Mary Cassatt painting that sold for a whopping 7 million clams. They knew there was something fishy going on and sought the help of the Thin Bureau of Investigations, FBI, as well as Sea Intelligence Agency, CIA, to look closer at this art forgery ring scheme by Mr. Fartsey, Fartsea, on eBay. Like eBay, you get it? But here he is right here with his little, cliche French, not beanie, but this thing here, beret. And he's got this painting, he's hanging on to this painting right here. It's fake, is it fake or real? And then, okay, so this is Mr. Fartsey. It is reported that local authorities served a warrant to search his cove. They found 7 fake paintings, and Mr. Fartsey was arrested and booked on charges for fraud. While investigation is ongoing, we have learned they have bigger fish to fry to find the ringleader. We found the victim who bought the painting and was asked how she was fooled into buying the fake work of art. She admits that she fell for the scam, hook, line, and sinker. Mr. Fartsey has clammed up and he has no comment. His eBay account is suspended. And here's his mugshot. Mr. Fartsey at the Cove County Jail. Mr. Fartsey was released from custody the next day. He was overheard saying under his breath, "Fishes get stitches." Mr. Fartsey continues to make waves and is crabby to everyone in the community. The last we heard on a follow-up to this case, we learned Mr. Fartsey has found another business venture. He is selling his t-shirts for 7 clams on his Etsy shop, with a picture of his mugshot on the front, with the hopes that he will get very famous for his art. And there he is modeling his t-shirt with his mugshot on it. Artsy Fartsey Etsy, only 7 clams. And there's a picture of his mugshot on top of his t-shirt he's wearing. Just get your t-shirt for a con artist and famous art ring forgery artist while supplies last. And then it says, found on eBay, fake t-shirts of Mr. Fartsey mugshot. Up for auction, buyers now. And there's the fake t-shirt. So there's kind of some irony there, right? Detective Gill is looking into this t-shirt forgery ring. Mr. Fartsey was unavailable for comment. That's that one. I think that's probably my favorite one so far. I really like that one, how it came out. This one I did as part of Inktober. And there were other prompts, but I only did the one prompt that had these particular prompts in it, which was Toad, Golden, Drip, Fortune, and Bounce. And it's titled The Golden Toad, Inktober 2023. And again, this is also glued on here. This is my original. Once upon a time, there was a rare and priceless creature known as the Golden Toad. Many sought to possess this golden treasure, whose hide was worth a fortune. He never got any peace. Aware of the danger he was in, The clever toad painted his body brown to camouflage himself for a daring escape until he could find a safe place where he had no fear. You can see he's all brown now, not gold. Suddenly, he was being chased. As he leapt from one lily pad to another, he began to sweat. He was dripping golden droplets of sweat and leaving a trail for those who hunted him. So these gold. Oh, there you go. You can see his gold there. And the little drops of sweat. This one is pretty fun. This is his leap through the air. There's his legs leaping up. Here's the rest of him up high. Now he's in the clouds. In one last desperate leap, he bounced higher than he ever had before. To his astonishment, he found himself perched atop a magnificent golden nest. It was the home of the legendary golden goose. They became besties and lived happily ever after. And there he is. The golden goose, the golden eggs, and the golden toad. Okay, and then for the challenge that we were doing for this particular challenge was What is Love? I made this for possibly, we'll see. It was made with him in mind, let's put it that way. What is Love? And I decided to put the lyrics to a song that he dedicated to me, and the title of the song is called The Keeper of Stars. And it feels personal to read it, even though it is a song. But if you know the song, then I don't know. But so that's what this is in here. It's got the lyrics to that song. And I put another song in here as well, just to kind of round it out. What is love? And then this one is, I made this one, actually I made this one before the love one. This is a love story called Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I used AI to make the images I wanted it to make. I had to give all the information to get this image here. So there she is, standing there in front of Tiffany & Company. Because of copyright, they would only do Tiffany's and not Tiffany & Company, but I'm not sure about that. And an orange cat, because this story is being told by an orange cat named Cat. Am I just a poor little cat, a poor slob without a name? Ever since Holly and I took up one day, shouldn't we belong to each other? Ever heard of the mean reds? She suddenly feels she's afraid, and she doesn't know what she's afraid of. If only we could find a real-life place like how she feels at Tiffany's, then she'd buy some furniture and give me a name. Then here she is singing, playing the guitar to the song Moon River. I don't know if you know the song. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're up to the same rainbow's end, waiting around the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. I just love that so much. Love it. And here's the wet cat I designed. Uh-oh, Holly has the mean reds again. She shoved me out of the taxi in the pouring rain, saying I was a tough guy with the garbage and rats galore. I said, meow, but she told me to scram. Fred just told her she belongs to him and he loves her, and no matter where she runs, she'll just keep running into herself. Fred is right. Holly is terrified somebody's going to stick her in a cage. But she's already in a cage. She built it herself. And Holly found me and saved me. She decided we do all belong together after all. Finally, I'm going to have a name and we will live happily ever after. The end. So that's the extent of my zine collection that I made. And here's a bunch of ones that I've traded with. I'm not sure these here, but there's quite a bit. A stack of them. So if you're interested in trading zines, this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I did start to make a third one, to make a third zine, but I'm going to kind of show you where I'm at in this process. I'm still folding up this is cardstock, and I cut it down to 8x11. And here's some stuff I was working on. I don't know what to finish this, but it's based on a Midsummer Night's Dream. And I'm just having problems, technical problems with the thing I want to do here. Basically, I'm going to finish this, but it won't be done today. is about Puck. I got this image of him right here that I made. This image of him. And it's about him being interviewed and giving us a lowdown on all the fairies. And I think it's going to be a really cute scene when it's done. The storyline, I think, is really cute. And I'm excited to actually finish this. So, stay tuned. Subscribe to me if you're interested in doing this. Then let's do some more swaps. And I'll give you prompts. The prompts help a lot. But yeah, and anyway, so thank you for coming by. You can check out my channel, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified, because my stuff can be kind of pop-up type of live videos is usually what I do. Otherwise, I will schedule one. I do schedule some, but other times I just do pop-up videos. So anyway, well, thank you for coming along. See you later. Bye. Thank you.